say, however, kasher chosar ba'avoda begimel kavin hanal, when there is lacking in the service of the three kavim, which bring us to the level of ציון that we said before, mipnei chatainu, because of our sins. Now, the sin doesn't usually touch the pnimius, the essence, the ציון of the nefesh. But once it affects the regel, the nefesh, the slapshus, the meichin and midas, or the levushim, then automatically it also impacts the level of ציון as well. So, although he nehagam she'inyan achedu mitzad b'chinas hanishama mislabeshes b'guf, although the sin is because of the part of the neshama which is dressed in the body, that impacts also the essence of the soul. As the pasuk says, so while the chait comes from the part that is dressed in the body, but it impacts also the essence of the neshama. Like the pasuk says, Shuva Yisrael ad havaya lekecha ki chashaltu b'avinecha. Yisrael should return. Now, Yisrael is the level of the neshama, which is etzem neshama. So Yisrael has to return to Hashem Elikecha ki chashaltu b'avinecha, because you stumbled. Stumbling is the leg, the foot. So the leg of the neshama stumbled, the nichshal bepoyel hu haregel. The actual stumbling is the foot, but the Yisrael, the level of Yisrael who oishes, that's the letters li rosh. That means that's the level of rosh neshama, that the head of the neshama. And still the pasuk says, Mamer shuva Yisrael, and the pasuk says that Yisrael needs to return. And the reason is in the regel haneshama poyel gam bebchinas haneshama shalamaylo, because the stumbling of the foot of the neshama that impacts also the neshama of above. For example, take a physical, when a person trips by his foot, the head falls down as well. That's why ציון, also the idea that ציון will be redeemed through mishpat. ציון, the level of ציון, which is etzem haneshama nikrat ציון, the essence of the soul, which is called ציון. There needs to be there the redemption from the items that cover on it. There are items that cover even on the level of ציון, through the fact that the neshama, the regel, chashalto, and you have to redeem it from the matters that cover it. Which means that Shemoinim, they prevent Hagilui Bahaneshama Shemahaguf. They prevent the revelation of the neshama in the body should not come out. So to remove the pedia from the thing that cover her, that doesn't allow the neshama to be revealed in the body. That means that this redeeming that needs to be in the level of ציון, it's not a redeeming from captivity, because when we talk about the essence of the soul, so over there, ein shayich inyan hashiviyah. Over there, it does not apply the idea of captivity, chaz v'sholom, God forbid. As the pasuk says, that my honor I will not give to someone else. that means she'uchavoidi. Who is it talking about? Uchavoidi. Koi al bechinas pnimius hamalchus. That goes to the level of pnimius hamalchus. Ubi odom, and when we talk about a person, that's koi al uinya pnimius halev. That's the idea of the pnimius halev, the inner of the heart. Pnimius haneshama, the inner of the neshama, v'ad lebechinas etzem haneshama, to the extent level etzem haneshama. That's the kvoidi. That level of kavodi, the pnimis haneshama la'achar la'etin, I don't give it to someone else. That what needs to be the idea of padiyah in level of tzion. That's only to go out from the items that cover on the level of tzion. That's the only thing that needs to take place by Tziyun is to take it out from things that are blocking. But it's not given away. It's not under captivity. It's not under slavery by the other forces, because the Etzem HaNeshama cannot be. That's Chvedi La'achar Lo Yeter. It's only Ba'ayin Ba'amavur B'Igeres HaKodesh Ba'adrushim Ala Posik. Look in what is explained in the Igeres HaKodesh and the Drushim on the Pasuk Poda B'Sholem Nafshi. But there it discusses Be'inyan B'diyas HaShchina HaKlolis, the general redemption of the Shechina Mahagolus, from the Golus in general, and also Be'inyan B'diyas Kol Nitzus Protim HaShchina, and also about the redemption of every individual spark of the Shechina to redeem it shebenefesh kol echad mi Yisrael, that is by every yid ubesholim davke, in a way of peace. Upediyah zu, how do you do this pediyah for the neshama, for the tziyun b'mishpat tipodeh? How now they are Torah, it's through mishpat, which is Torah. Shalidei esek Torah, through the occupation of Torah, mizgala b'chinas pnimiyas alein, that reveals the inner of the heart. So that's as far as Tziyun. But Tziyun is b'mishpat tipodeh. But v'shaveho, the levels of the neshama that were captives, avo b'chdei livdeis mehagolus hakoiches shel neshama. But in order to redeem from their exile, those powers of the soul should be slapshus beguf, which are dressed up in the body. Shem shvuyim mamish, they're actual captives. Over there, over there, we require dafke the level of tzedakah. The shaveho, those who are in captivity, is bitzdaka. Through the fact that we redeem them from captivity. So then, through the redemption, then there becomes advantage of the light in the total wholesomeness. Commercial, because coming out of captivity brings about a totally greater joy, like a son of the king. While he's in the house, there is a joy, but when he was in captivity and he comes home, the joy is much more. Commercial Ben Melech, as the example, the son of a king. When he's constantly in his father's home, the joy is not as forceful, not so strong. When the son of the king was in captivity, when their incarceration, he was grinding, it was hard labor in the jail. Then he goes out free to his father's home, to the king. So then specifically to Gadil Hasimcha Moed, then the joy will increase very much. And both of them, the son and the father, will be rejoicing, Simcha Rabba Vatsuma, very great and powerful joy. This is similar to what is known being in Goydel Hasimcha Shetiya Losid Lovai, Bazman the Gimel Shavuos, the great joy that will be in the future to come in the period of the 3 weeks. Ubefrat batas yomim, and especially during the 9 days. Ubefrat, and most specifically, be Meshiva Osir B'Tammuz V'Tisha B'Av, on the fast days itself, on 17th of Tammuz, and on Tisha B'Av, 9th of Av. Shasimcha de Moyedim Elu, the joy of these festivals. These days will turn into sos and simcha good times. Tia simcha gedola b'yasser says v'yasser ois. It'll be a great joy with more force and with more strength. Ma'asimcha sheba'ma'adim al derech harogel, than the joy that is on regular Yom Tov. So over there, because they were days of mourning, there was the 3 weeks, the 9 days, Shivasa B'Tammuz Tisha B'Av themselves, they're going to be is hapcha turned around. The fact that they're going to be turned around, that's going to bring an increase in the simcha, like the son of the king who's come home from captivity. And the same thing is ציון במשפט ושווהו בצדקה, that through the shaveh, this will increase and bring about the great simcha. So now, why take to take out the etzem haneshama? We use Torah, the tziyah, in order to tefadhet, to remove the obscurity, the block that doesn't allow for the tziyah to be revealed. Over there, we use Torah, but in order to remove the block of the koiches hageluyim that are not able to function, and we want to take them out from captivity, over there we use tzedakah, is because the Rebbe will explain now is that Torah and tzedakah are really these two aspects. Torah is like the etzem and the shama, because the Torah remains in its purity all the time, even when it comes down. Masha Enkein, the mitzvahs, they can be that the physical matters, because they come down into physicality, it's possible for them to be able to be captives. That's why that's what's used to take out the shaveho is through tzedakah, and the tziyah is through b'mishpat. But in a etzem ha'inyan, the idea and the essence of the idea, and what is the reason, and also from the reason, that the way do we redeem the essence of the neshama, that is through mishpat. That's through Torah. And the redemption of the powers of the soul, that came into captivity, that is through tzedakah, which basically she klolus hamitzvah shavel b'tzedakah, meaning through mitzvahs. So mitzvahs bring it down. Who the fisha Torah v'mitzvahs gufa him gamkin dukmas beis in yonim elu, is because Torah mitzvahs themselves are similar to these two ideas of shaveho and the tziyah. When you look at the Torah, gam k'meshe yor delamata, even as it has descended below. Even at the time that it is being studied by a person who is not clean, it's still as if it's above, the same as above. Torah didn't change, it remains the words of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. As the Razal Darshan, that Hashem says, this is my word is like fire. So what does it mean? What is the comparison to fire? That you cannot mekabel tuma. Odom einay toher is still, Torah doesn't affect the Torah. So the Razal Taich, the posik aloikoid varakeish, that the Eish is not Mekabel Tuma, Divrei Torah not Mekabel Tuma. Basically, you cannot be Metamer. Since the Torah is not in a level of dressing up, So then it doesn't apply to it the idea of captivity, God forbid. Because Torah doesn't get captured. It remains, it's fire. And you can't capture it. You can't put it into captivity. But why we still have the idea of Padiyah over there? Because of the items in which it descended, even though it's not dressed up in them, doesn't dress up, it doesn't become captured, doesn't become captives by there, but it did descend to them. So there could be still in a way that it is obscures. So there could be obscurity there. It's not dressed up, but there could be obscurity. But the mitzvahs over there, it's a lot more. Since they were dressed in physical matters, tzitzis b'tzemer gashmi, the tzitzis in physical world, tefillin b'klav gashmi, and the tefillin in physical parchment. And this is by the physical mitzvahs that we do. And also our mitzvahs, the chayvus halavavis, the mitzvahs that is obligation for the heart. They're not physical mitzvahs. They're too tzarich liyus nirgashis b'moyach v'leiv hagashmis. They need to be felt in the brain and in the physical heart. That's why it applies there the idea of captivity, because they need to dress up. The mitzvahs have to be you dressed up in gashmis dike, and even the chayvus halavavis are in gashmis. That's why there applies shivya. Torah and mitzvahs. Torah doesn't apply, but because Torah is dvaray ka'esh, masha'enkim by mitzvahs. Explained elsewhere, because Moshe is by elsewhere. The pasuk says, "Son and Sosa Neichi al mitzvah amrosecha kemoitze sholol rov," that I am rejoicing, and you're saying, and the mitzvahs that Hashem told us, like one who takes out a great spoil. That the mitzvahs who inyan hasholol, that when mitzvahs we talk about is taking out the spoil, which means we rob and we take away, we take the spoil from the other side. That's what mitzvahs. That means that it is the mitzvahs dress it up and it is caught up over there. And when you do the mitzvah, you're taking away from the other side, from the umazeh. That's why over there we need the level of mitzvahs to take out the koiches haneshama, which are in the body, as opposed to Torah is sufficient to take out the level of tzion, which is only a cover, because it doesn't really come down, be his slapshus, just needs to be removed, because it's still dressed up in Dvarim Gashmi, it's still descended into discussing Dvarim Gashmi, and that's why you need Tepodeh, but not the Shavi, and that's why the Tepodeh from the Etzem and Hashem is done with Torah, and the Bitzdaka is for the level of Shivya. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Oh, Shmuley.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't never hear from you. I'm still your father. What's going on?
Oh, once a week.
Not even once a week. Last week we didn't talk.
Why? Friday I called you, no?
Did we talk with the?
Friday? I don't call you Friday.
We got disconnected.
What's going on?
You tell me. We're waiting for some news or what? What are we up to?
I'm waiting also.
One is Mitzvah Shem. One is the due date.
The due date is August 25th, so soon.
Soonish. Where are you in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, we're in Pittsburgh now.
And that's it. You're done with Eri?
Yep. For now.
What do? You get a little bit more action over there in Pittsburgh? How long are you there already?
For a week. We came here last week. Last Sunday we came here, so we're just a week.
That's it already. So you're looking for a place to live or what? What are you?
Not yet. We're waiting a little bit. I started looking for a place. Jacob said to look after we have a baby, because we're going to be here anyways per month, probably like after the baby went to them. So he said, look after, because that's when like people who like need to rent their places, they just give you a better deal because they need to, get it rented because it's off season. So just wait till then, you'll get a better deal. So.
Okay, that sounds good. What else? What else is going on?
Nothing much.
So, are you working at all?
Not officially. I've been working a little bit for Jacobs. He gave me some work to do so I can keep busy and whatever, make some money. Until I figure out exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing some stuff here.
Okay, but at least you're doing something. He's paying you a little bit.
Yeah, I don't really make up yet what I'm getting paid, but yeah, I'm waiting till I come.
And I mean, you don't have anything else to do, anyways.
Right. Doesn't bother me.
What?
It doesn't bother me. It's good. Yeah, it keeps me busy.
Wow. Tell me like this. Okay, what do you do? Shabbos, this, just there. Same thing. Is it better there or in Erie? Where's more?
I don't know. I feel like here maybe a little better. You can go, you go to shul, you see people, you go Shabbos to shul,
Do you where do you go to shul? They're making a wedding over there. They send you an invitation. They're making a wedding.
Yeah, I got an invitation. You guys might come around the same time.
That's exactly the date you told me, right?
No, theirs is 2 days later. But if the baby's early or something, I don't know. They think the baby might be a little early. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah and her mother thinks so. We'll see.
Yeah. How is Hannah feeling?
She's good. She's near the end. I don't know. The reason they said that they think it might be early because she's sleeping a lot now. So when you sleep a lot, the body's getting ready. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if it's actually something or not. But all I know is yeah.
So what kind of work are you doing for him? Construction work? So
last week they had a handyman that wasn't good, so they had to fire him. He wasn't doing work at all. So they fired him. So, but they had a few days that there wasn't a new worker yet. So I basically took over. So they have tons of apartments. So if you have complaints, things are broken, blah, blah, blah. So I just went around, fixed everything that needed to be fixed, took care of stuff.
Are you able to do it?
Yeah, I did. One of the things we put in a new oven. I pulled out an old floor, put in a new floor. I don't know, a bunch of random stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So why don't you pay you well and give you the job?
Because he's not. They can get someone as good as me or better for cheaper. So actually, also I don't want that job. It's kind of a schlepper job. It's not bad if I'm bored or whatever, but it's not something I would do full time. It's also a lot of work.
Okay, listen. Hope he's not going to take this for the rent.
No. He's more than happy for us to stay here.
Who do you have? You have any chavrusa, anybody to talk to?
Not really yet. I'm starting. I got added to a chat of people here, some younger shepherd here, so maybe
Which do you go to shul? Which shul do you go to?
Yeah, that's the only thing. The shul that I'll go to, that's the one that Rosenwald goes to. So I don't go there. I go to the other one. I don't really care. For me, it doesn't make a difference. But that's not just Shabbos. But there's
still tension there.
I don't know so much tension. I don't know. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just tell him. Hold on. Yeah, Nochal, you downstairs?
Hey, I just got here. Are you Chabad?
Yeah. Ring the bell in the back door, and I'll let you in.
Go through the back door or the front?
Either one. Just ring the bell. I'll let you in. I'll buzz you in. I'll buzz you in. Ring the bell. Yeah, hello? 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 Yeah. I'm waiting for him to come. Nuchal is coming in. Nuchal. Yeah, he's coming in. Come up. Come upstairs. Come upstairs. Here, right here.
Wow.
How you doing?
I haven't been up here in so long.
So when you were punished. Yeah,
right?
How's it going?
Good.
What are you doing?
Good.
So there's another fellow. Who's the other fellow?
That was I forget his name.
He's in the shoulder. Russian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we came together with you.
He came to deliver food.
What?
Food.
Okay. So here's the three. What are you doing these days?
What am I doing?
Landscaping?
I'm getting ready to go back to Israel.
When are you going back?
24th, 26th.
Did you guys do anything today in that room over there? Clean anything up or what?
So we determined what needs, what we're getting rid of, what we're bringing to Israel. So next week we're coming with the truck. We're moving all the stuff out.
Where are you gonna put it?
In Singleton, and all the way in Woonsocket. That's where all our other pallets are. And those pallets are going into shipping container.
You're gonna put some of this stuff there. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna next week. When next week? But it was open. I left everything open for you, so you were able to get it. Okay, so you got it there.
So we checked it out. Next, I'm not sure what day. I'll have to check with my dad.
Okay, whatever it is. Also, you're getting ready to go.
Yeah.
And that's it. What did you do here now? For this, you were here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we've been landscaping Brook Road. My father wants to put that on the market soon. Next year.
So you were landscaping over there.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Did your father get that house over there in?
It's going through.
What do you mean?
The mortgage, the banks, the loans, buying, selling.
What all was going on? Okay, but all is good that ends good. That's it. So he kept this to part of the deal, Shimon. He comes every morning. Shimmy comes every morning.
Shimmy comes every morning.
Every morning.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Okay. Now we gotta get you to come.
I know.
Anyways, you're leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna be here for the Shabbat.
Excellent.
It's
Naftali's birthday. Yeah, he's making a kiddush.
Right.
I told you that this morning. So great.
Awesome.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Mechal.
All right.
We'll be in touch.
See you soon.
Yeah, I got to call back a few people here. Yeah.
Yeah. The last time I was up here, we
Yeah.
were clearing books at this room.
How many years ago? Yeah.
Like maybe 10 years.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So, yeah.
Spend a lot of time. Close the door just because of the air conditioning. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
That's it.
Oh, so you're going to Levi?
That's right.
You're making a big party there. I hear everybody's going there.
For that, but it rains, of course.
Baruch Hashem. It's a little closer than Sharon.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't like complaining about going places because we're lucky we have places to go. But it's such a draining schlep.
What can we do?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is what it is.
No, I'm saying even to go upstate, like I was able to work like a mensch today. Sunday I'll come back at a normal time.
Nice.
Upstate, it's like
How's it going? You got the new place?
it's moving along. Listen, everything takes a little longer than
But did you actually have it?
yeah, I'm paying already. I just went there today. Today is when it's really almost ready. We got the light bulbs in, we got the Wi-Fi working, and we got the
Yeah, hello?
yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Todd?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I thought somebody was knocking at my door. Yeah, go ahead.
So it seems it's going in the right direction. We're almost
Nice. Did you leave yet or you already left?
Yeah, we're almost there. We're halfway. What I want to say, the main stuff I was waiting for just got taken care of. So now we're just waiting for the AC to start working. So hopefully that's next week. And then furniture. Anyways, I want to move it after Tisha B'Av. You know, it should be a simple bracha.
Yeah. Okay. Makes
So
sense.
yeah, I mean, I was planning to move in for a few weeks already.
Okay.
It takes longer than you think.
Okay. Excellent. But listen, slowly, but as long as you get there, eventually.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get furniture.
So where are you now? You're on the road?
Yeah, we're 35 minutes away.
Wow. When is Almi? How is Almi getting there?
He's there already. He rented a car. They asked us for a ride. We only have 2 seats.
Ah, that's right.
Not having room, not having a little bigger car.
What about Mushki's coming there too, right?
Yeah, so it's funny. We reached out on Wednesday. They said, yeah, Mushki's coming, and I guess Naomi also asked. So
that's funny.
Being a big shout.
All right, listen. It's our loss and your gain. We'll have a quiet Shabbos over here with the Plutkins.
Plutkin, and what about Connie?
No, well, she's by herself. He's having a birthday kiddush this Shabbos.
Who is?
Naftali. His birthday is on Tishla.
I don't want to say anything bad, but it's so flaking. I don't understand that. A company calls me, they want to pay an invoice. Before, Teremani, what's the Lashon? Teremani, Ekra, whatever.
Yeah, Terem Yikro, Vani Ene.
Yes, exactly. Before they finish the sentence, I open up the. I don't like when people pay by credit card because I don't like the fee. So I make them pay by ACH. It's $7 per transaction.
Okay.
So before they finish the sentence, okay, yes, pay me. You want to pay less? Pay less. Just pay me already. You know.
Okay.
I want to pay credit card. I already open it up. Send Naftali a check from the donor advised fund. Doesn't know where it came, when it came. I don't want to give you stuck or you can't even figure out how to get the freaking check. It's a fligging. Always.
Yeah.
Give me the invoice.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to give you money, you take it. Whatever way they give it, you take it. I'm
yeah.
to them.
Yeah, well.
And you can't find the $360 check. I'm not giving you a donation if you can't figure out how to get the check. I mean, his thing is not connected to his tax ID. So go call the post office and tell them something's coming. You know, it's 24 Paul Revere. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Yeah. Well, whatever. What can I tell you?
I guess that's the case with everything, you know?
Yeah. You know, listen, I give him a check. A lot of times I have to beg him to cash it because then I think I don't have any money in the account.
Why doesn't he cash it right away? I don't understand.
He made a calendar for me, right? He's supposed to get several $1,000s from it. I offered him already. I made the cheshbon for him. I asked him for him. He didn't get to the cheshbon yet. So meantime, it's sitting. Okay, sitting. Wait. I asked him again. This Puktaka 2 nights ago. I said, Naftali, you don't need the money? I said, I don't know.
So I always push my guys to take it already because number one, I want them to know it's there. And second of all, I need it out of my account so I don't use it. And then
people no, that's right. I don't have that kind of big monies in the accounts, But anyways, it is what it is. That's the way it is. I don't know. I don't know somebody else's business. I don't know if they have money and they don't need the money. I don't know. They don't have money. I don't know.
I think it's just a personality. It's a little like it's a fligging kind,
Yeah, but like you said, but
whatever, I'll get to it.
Yeah, he told me today also. I'm waiting for that. Anyways.
So you and Goldie, okay, very nice.
So how's it Goldie? Yeah, I just got to finish still the Mamer. I'm working on a lot of different stuff here because I lost 2 days because by the time I drive back and forth, it's not. I don't have all my time trying to catch up a little bit. Now you sound like you have a stickle.
Next week, maybe we'll see Bendy.
You're gonna go up to the country. His place is near you.
Yeah, it's very close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bracha's almost 1 year old. Next week's Bracha's birthday.
Is how old?
My Bracha is almost 1.
Oh wow! I thought you had a birthday. Oh, look at that. Okay, listen.
She brought a lot of bracha.
Baruch Hashem. She continue bringing bracha.
Very, very good week. We didn't make money yet, but things look like they're going in a nice direction. I'm training in 2 new people. I was very nervous for a few weeks. I had to renegotiate. One of the guys wanted a raise. So I was very nervous about it. I was trying to figure out what the right thing is. And I took care of that this week on Monday. And I have a new guy who's starting to do a very good job. So things are shifting,
Okay.
Old guys, my first guys are starting to get nervous. Like when the new guy comes in, like he started giving the lady Aliyah to Reuben Levy instead of.
You still remember that? Oh boy, I'm amazed that you remember. He came over to me, Joe Schulman. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. So that's what I'm having now. My first guys are trying to make me their balabas. They want to stay in touch. They want help. Because they started realizing that there's new guys coming into town. They're very talented, and now they're on the hot seat. They're not getting everything so easy anymore. So it's good.
Wow. Okay, listen. Do what you have to do. Do it the right way. And Dave will send his bracha. That's good. Excellent. Okay, enjoy your Shabbos. I got to finish up over here. I'm going to go have my good Shabbos. Thank you. Bye-bye. So what the Rebbe is saying here that the avodah with the guf, because the mitzvahs, the shaveha, the chelik of the neshama that's in guf, the geula takes place through the kavat tzedakah, which is general of all the mitzvahs, and tzedakah is the right, the chesed, and he brings from the Geras HaKodesh, the Chol HaGuf Nichlal B'Yamin, so which means all the body, which means all the mitzvahs, which is the Ramach Evorim, the Malka, it's all included. Sha'avoida, the Kav HaMitzvahs, that this avoida, when it's in the line of mitzvahs, it's in a way of capturing and spoil that you're taking from the other side. This is Valderech HaMevuer Geras HaKodesh, similar to what's explained in the Geras HaKodesh. Sheikar Avodas Hashem Beitim Halolu Beikus Mashiach, that the main service to Hashem during these days, in the heels of Mashiach, he Avodas HaTzedakah is the service of Tzedakah. Udeloi Kibizman Hashas, not as it was in the time of the Gemara Talmud, the Talmud Torah Yikar Avodah Shalem. Their main avodah was learning Torah. Kibichdei lahavelis asukas David shenoflo ad b'chinas raglayim ve'akvayim. In order to elevate the sukkah of David, the hut of David, the Jewish people community that has fallen ad b'chinas raglayim ve'akvayim, all the way to the level of the feet and the heels. Shebechinas Asiya, which is the level of Asiya. So the work needs to be done in doing Shemaisa Tzedakah, which is the act of Tzedakah. That's why learning Torah is not sufficient, and that's why Vishaveha, it all comes through Tzedakah, through the kav of the mitzvahs, and that's the avodah today. So these are the two madregas of Tzin, Bemishpat, Tefadhet, B'Tzedakah, by every individual, whether it's the avodah of Torah, the avodah of Tefillah, and the Jewish people, the Moreh Torah and the Moreh Ovdin Tovin, and then or in a more broader sense, the avodah of Tzadikim and the Balad Shuvah, and the Tzadikim, as the Rebbe explains, their main avodah is in bringing down Torah, which is not always remains Dvorei Ka'esh, and a tzaddik is merely a sign for Hashem that's godliness in this world. And so he doesn't really get caught up. It's sometimes covered, but doesn't get covered. But the Baal Tshuva needs to struggle with the world to elevate the world, and that's why that comes through tzedakah. So that's in nefesh. Now, in ches, the same thing. Similar is also in olam mokim. Sheyesh b'shnei inyonim hanal, which has these two ideas of before. The olam ha'atzilus, the world of Atzilus, Humevurr, that's a sorted out world in place. Olam biyah, olam is biyah, the worlds of Bri, Tzira, Asira, Asiya, Aleim Nemar, Mishom Yiporit. Over there it says from there they start to separate. So over there you have the level of refined world, the level of the Tziyun, and then you have the level of Yivsham Yiporit, the level of Shavel. V'davke ba'amad the pruda olam ha'asiya ha'aveda the mitzvahs ma'asis. And davke, in this world of separation, of fragmentation, there's the world of doing. Avoida, the mitzvahs ma'asis, of doing the mitzvahs in action. Valderech Zeh Eretz Yisrael, and in a similar way, Eretz Yisrael, the land of Eretz Yisrael, which eyes of Hashem are there from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So that's like the Olam HaAtzilus. That's Mevurer. As opposed to the land of the nation, Shegusha Toma Vavira Tome. Over there, the actual earth, the Gush is Tome, and the air over there is Tome. That's Chutzlaretz. So you have that's like the Olma de Proda, the Elmas Bia. In the Bechdei Lasis Eretz Amim Eretz Yisrael. So in order to make this land of the Amim, which is Tome and Avida Tome, into Eretz Yisrael, then there needs to be the greater service of Vishavel B'Tzedakah. The returnees with Tzedakah needs more effort in order to turn it around from Eretz Amim to Eretz Shadei Nelkechabot. So that's in Olam. Now in Shana, Valderech Zeu Gam B'Bchinas Shana in Zman. Similarly, we also have in the year and time. We also have these two categories. Generally, that's the difference between Zman HaKayitz and Zman HaChorev. There's summer time and the winter. As explained elsewhere, that in the summer months, the service is more easier than during the time of the winter. During the summer months, the sun shines. That's the level of the name of Havaya. By Yom Tov, Shebekayitz, Yom Tovim, Shebekayitz and B'tkifas Yesod, they're more next to each other because we have both Pesach and Shavuos, I guess, in the summer. Okay, these have been Medrash. Medrash says that they're going out from Kayitz to Chodev, Medrash Shirashirim Rabbah, that they go out from the Kayitz, from the summer to the winter, Chulu Lamokim Rachos. They're going to a distant place, Chulu. Leis Be'inoso Leizel Ulamesi. So there is no time, and it's time to go and to come. It's a long trip. Goes far away. So like the winter is a distant, and therefore there's no easy time to go and come. So therefore we only have one Yom Tov, Shalosh Regolim. You couldn't have it in the winter months. It was too hard to go back and come. But so what does it mean behind Shahavoida Bizman HaChodev Hidechoika? That means the Avoida in the winter time is further away. Kosher it's more difficult than in the summer month, time of the summer. And similar is also, so there's the chiluk, winter and summer, which is the level of tzaddikim, the level of Shem Havaya, that we have in the summer, more open and more consecutive in the summer than we have in the winter. That means but it's also similar to chiluk sheben yomim zakoyin, the yomim shem hepech hazchus, days that are meritorious or days that are opposite of zchus. Shahavoida b'yomim the hepech hazchus, those days and hepech hazchus, we're talking about the 3 weeks. That's similar. The returnees to tzedakah, Mashi Yisrael Ayidei Avidosom, that the Yidden through their service, they turned these days over for joy and happiness. With the redemption, the future redemption to come very soon. So we have also, this is the Shavel V'Tzedakah time in the days that are not Zakoin. Turning these days to joy and simcha, that comes through the line of tshuva davke. Because the idea of tshuva is to turn around the darkness to light. That's the advantage of the service of Baal Tshuva over the service of the tzaddikim, because he gets to turn darkness to light. וזהו גם כן, זוהי גם כן השייכות לגאולה הסידו לעניין התשובה דווקא. That's also the connection that the future redemption is connected to tshuva davke, because we say that Yisrael is in tshuva, that first they have to do tshuva, then through this, davke through tshuva, and immediately it will be redeemed. The advantage and the greatness of the future redemption is Mashiach that he's going to bring the tzaddikim to do tshuva. Because the novelty of the geula, the future redemption, is the idea of his hapcha. So that comes through the level of teshuva, and that brings about the hapcha chashich l'nahira for these days and for the zmanim to change around to the level of geula from the level of golus.